Alright dudes, Hayzink here and welcome back to the Netherrealm. Today is going to be a bit of a discussion video, so if those aren't really your bag, then this maybe isn't the video for you. Before we get in and discuss what's going on, I just want to say thanks for the support on the channel so far. Quite a lot of you who weren't subscribed are now subscribed, cheers for that. But if you're one of the 65% that are still not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. So I'm just going to grind a weapon while we talk about this. The thing I want to talk about is the event schedule, okay? Now, again, what this does is it shows that the developers are listening to feedback from the community and feedback from the creators, because we have been pushing, we've got a kind of creator chat where we can message the developers, and we've been saying to them, look, we should maybe have a schedule, people would like it, they'd appreciate knowing what's happening. And we also asked them to start giving more notice on maintenance. They listened to that, and they've obviously listened with the event schedule as well. This is something we were all pushing for, and it's now available. So before I talk about what I want to talk about, let's go over the event schedule. So for the next week, the event schedule is basically going to be a new chapter in the story, which is good, you know what I mean? It's like, what, 5 stages, 10 levels in each stage, good amount of quartz there. New character summoning, we already know what those are, okay, it's a platinum summon. Double EXP in the Netherworld history. Halfway through the week, we're going to have the Imagine Etna Gate coming back again, which will give people a chance to maybe have a go at it. You can use the cheese strat method to get past these. I'll link that up top again in case you've not seen that video that I put out originally about 2 weeks ago. But if you watch that, you can use that strategy to take on Etna, and it will maybe help you get past her. You can also use the robbery summon. Just to explain to you guys what the robbery summon is, it doesn't mean you summon, you don't get any 4 stars and they just take your quartz. No, it doesn't mean that. What it means is you get some extra goodies along with your summons. Sometimes these are awakening materials, they can be printy hides, stuff like that. So it's not really pity, but it kind of is. You get something along with your summon to kind of sweeten the deal a little bit, but the pot is probably going to be made up of standard characters that you can get from the Platinum Summon. So once that week's done, we go into the following week, and that is going to be the week that I've already previewed, which is going to be the Curtis event, and it's going to be the banner with Earth's Heroes on it, which would be Gordon, Jennifer and Thursday. Again, I've previewed both those videos. If you want to look in the description down below, I will have information about those videos. You can take a look. And we're also going to get that new story event, like I said. So we'll get the new character summoning, we'll get the story event, and that is basically our timeline for the next month. So I've already seen mixed feedback on this. Again, it really depends on the type of player that you are. So the whole point behind this video is I want to know what you guys think. Are you happy between having a break? Okay, now obviously we went from the Noel event straight into the New Year's event. This time we've had a week gap. I actually thought most of the player base would be happy with that. I'm personally someone who, I grind a lot in this game, so I would have been happy just to jump straight in to do the Curtis event and just have the new story levels right on top of this. But I've seen a lot of people who are happy that we've got the break, which again, I'm happy enough to accept the break. I would have done it straight away. But I've actually seen people who are quite upset because you can grind a lot of stuff from that story event. You can get your any prinny, you can get your fodder characters if you're just going to use Curtis in that way. You can also get a lot of quartz, AP pots, depending on how you do it. So the response has been kind of mixed. And obviously, as I've got a sort of a following now with regards to the same people that come back, I'd like to know what you guys think. How do you feel about the break? Are you happy that we're not just going from one grind straight to the next? Would you like this to be what happens going forward? Do you want there to always be a break? Because I do realise that for some people, they don't have the same kind of time that I've got to focus on this game. Obviously, I'm sorry, I'm just stopping this grind. As I make content for this game, I do spend a lot of time playing it, so more stuff to do is actually pretty good for me because I can do it on live streams and stuff. But a lot of people don't have that kind of free time, and I know that some people felt like going from grinding non-stop on the Noel event to grinding non-stop on the New Year event meant they couldn't do the other stuff within the game. So do you fall into that camp? Are you quite happy? Or are you someone who does have a lot of free time and you've been able to do most of the things in the game and you're now feeling like outside of grinding weapons, there's not a lot for you to do. Now, obviously, this game is quite new, and I am doing videos just now to show people exactly what they can expect in the future from the game. So just know, this isn't the end game, right? I've had people saying to me in the comments, Hayzink, how do you deal with the end game? What are you doing to keep yourself busy? I'm a bad example because I'm playing JP, I'm playing global, I'm playing a global free to play, so I've always got something to do. I don't suggest doing that though because it is quite hard to manage like free accounts. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's not getting on top of me or anything like that. But I mean, I need to kind of decide what I'm going to do. So I'm glad at times there's not a lot to do on my main account because then I can focus on the JP and I can focus on the free to play. But obviously, you guys don't necessarily have that luxury. So just know there is a lot of content going to be coming to us. It's just going to get dropped in spits and spurts because the game is new and the game is still building. So don't think that this is the end game. But again, what I want to know from you guys is, are you enjoying things as they are just now? Are you happy that we're taking a break between events? Or do you fall into the camp where you would rather just go from grinding on the New Year event to non-stop grinding on the Curtis event? Why would you do that? So again, I don't just want to know your answer, I want to know why. Okay, I want to have a discussion about this. You can either do it in the comments down below, or if you jump down into the description down there, as well as having the links to the videos that I've already discussed that I'm going to drop down there, we will have a link to the Discord, and we can have this conversation on the Discord. The Discord is actually growing quite well. There's a lot of like-minded people who, some like the game, some have got negative things to say about the game, but not overly negative, just they will highlight things that maybe they don't think is going well. So you can have quite a free-flowing discussion in there, and we can basically get a good feel for what the community is thinking of the game. I mean, like I said, I'm on the fence about it. I would have been happy just jumping straight in to do the Curtis event, but I'm a sad sack that's playing this game non-stop. I did put up my playtime earlier, and on my phone alone, not even counting what I do on PC, I've played JP in Global for just under 400 hours since it launched. And I compared that to Global Dokkan, which I've had on my new device for 7 months. I've played Global Dokkan for 425 hours, and I thought I played that game a lot. So it just shows you, depending on what you're doing in Disgaea, you can definitely play it for quite a lot of time. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments down below. Are you happy that they're listening? Do you believe that this is going to be us going forward? We'll get good communication. So things like roadmaps, things like notices of what banners are going to drop, notices of maintenance. Do you have faith that they've listened? Are you happy with the rewards that they dropped yesterday? Obviously, that was huge. A lot of people are into that. There's more stuff coming. I'm not going to spoil it, but there is more stuff coming. Let me know all of that down below. I just want to know your general feelings about how Boltrend have responded basically to community suggestions. Let me know down there. I've been Hayzink. Thanks for joining me today on this video, and I'm away to get a weapon dropped on this stage. See you later, dudes.